Last season on Harmon Quest.
The dragon plummets into the stone seal, and then all is quiet and all is gone.
I'm gone?
Maybe we can find our way back.
Since that fateful day, our heroes have been working tirelessly in order to find a way to bring their friend Boneweaver back home. I am S03E01, the sorcerer of the storm! Celti opens a magical portal. You find yourself in the demon realm. There's a blue blur. Boneweaver! You gotta go to the abyss. Once you get to the abyss, you can get out, but you're gonna have to defeat any challenge.
We challenge you to bar trivia. Looks like we're losing.
You guys are losers.
Ah! We just killed death.
You begin to fall up into the topless pit of the abyss.
That demon witch, Celti, she's at it again, flying around in a magical castle. She's pure evil.
It looks like the boundary between hell and earth is falling apart. If we take out the central core in the middle of the obelisk, this whole thing should come crashing down.
Yeah, I killed the pillar.
The clouds above explode as a massive floating castle breaks through the stormy canopy.
Every time bad things happen, it's your fault.
You're a dick! Oh.
Get ready to get stabbed.
What are we doing?
Fighting.
Look at this. What do you say we finish this up? One last go.
You fall to the ground, a smoldering corpse.
What the fuck?
I pick up Fondu's sword.
It seems the sword has captured your spirit. I thought I had it all figured out. All you had to do was just stay dead. Now, here we are. Some fucking morons killed the caretaker of the abyss. Hell and earth have been crossing over, and all that's been keeping it separate is my obelisk network. I'm very upset. I'm dead.
Not the best communicator. Maybe it's fine.
The demon realm has converged with the material plane. It's hell on Earth, and it's kinda your fault.
Since the dawn of the 1970s, fantasy role-playing games have provided men and women with an escape from their awkward lives. Today, the most awkward of them all, Dan Harmon, is summoning celebrity friends to play these games of old in front of a live studio audience in Hollywood. I am Spencer, the Game Master, and this is Harmon Quest!
It is so good to be back. Welcome to season 3 of Harmon Quest, birthplace of a weight loss plan I like to call seeing ourselves in season 2, which appears to have worked very well for more than a few of us. It is fantastic to be back. I am the titular Harmon, but that is a mistake because the actual star, and I would call him the creator at this point of the show, certainly the sole producer of it, the game master Spencer Crittenden.
Yeah.
So joining me once again, thrilled to have her back, the immaculate, the conceptual, Aram Nagathi. My other lifelong partner, the beautiful Jeff Davis. And returning as our guest role player and someone that probably is way better at introductions than me, our friend Matt Gorley. You play my father in the narrative that we have going so far, and you're better looking than me. You're more talented than me. You're smarter than me.
Where did this come in? When?
I'm trying to like splay my nervousness. I don't belong on television. What else is going on with you? Is there something that?
It seems all I do are podcasts.
You're the podcast master. You've elevated the art form. You're the Noam Chomsky of podcasting.
That I'll take.
As we all know, and as probably they know, but for the few people who are just deciding to join us for season 3, we're playing a fantasy role-playing game, tabletop style. Spencer is the god of our world. We have character sheets with stats and crap on it, and we tell him what we're trying to do. He rolls dice and tells us whether what we wanted to do succeeds or fails. That being said, let's play!
We find our heroes in Goblopolis, the ruined city.
2 years after the helling of Earth and the death of Fondue, our heroes have struggled to survive in this hostile waste. Thousands have fallen under the spell of the Puppet King, who's taken power since the helling. The dusty towers and crumbled catwalks of Goblopolis are now the prime fortress of the Puppet King. You're traveling with Chad Zubag, Fondue's dad, who has discovered this new secret passageway through the ruins.
Chad,
Listening.
what's your secret about finding secret passages? It seems like I can't walk, 20 miles and find any passages. You find them like it's no big deal.
Well, since, you knew me back when I was a fallen half-orc. Now I've found the light in the Stone of Forbearance and have found a born-again sense of revitalization. And this, the Father, our forebear, Father of the forebears, we just want to praise you.
Stop listening.
Okay. I found a doorway, a little crack in this tunnel, and it was sort of a light that shone through, even though it was a dark light. I see in negatives and speak in riddles.
Chad, what are all these pamphlets in your pocket?
Oh, these are leave-behinds. I like to leave a little trail.
Am I a sword?
You sure are, son. You're a sword and a son.
And a ghost.
And a ghost. You're the Holy Trinity.
Guys, it's been a wild couple of years.
It really has.
It has. I mean, wowee.
Remember the day with the marblings of Kippernock?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
still got a few scars in my left place.
I'm still filling out the insurance work on that one.
Do you remember the Battle of Quilted Moments?
What the?
There was that day that Bone Weevil just wouldn't stop climbing all those ladders.
Yeah.
What were you trying to find?
I had just gotten divorced and,
Wow, you guys have had some great times over the years. I've been a long piece of metal with no arms or legs, stuck to my father.
That's right, son. I love having you at my hip. Now, you literally ghosted me, but we're bigger than that. We can put that behind us and charge a new relationship. Ain't that right, boyo?
Yeah. Our previous relationship was based on separation, and now it's based on...
All right. I didn't know this was going to be therapy, because if we want to get to the reality of it, your mother left, she took you, and she went off with that bonehead at Saliva Flats. Oh, hey!
I'm a weapon, and I can't kill myself!
All right, look. Let's go through this crack and see what life has to offer us. Let's see what Father Forebear has laid in our walk with him.
Please be a trap. Please be a trap.
Heading through the narrow gap, you find yourself on a bridge of natural stone that forks 3 ways. And all 3 of those ways head towards the main Goblin Hall, the place that the Puppet King is hiding. Goblins, eerily silent, pour out of a darkened gateway onto the narrow bridge, and you can see more goblins leaping off a ledge.
Let's stop pussyfooting around. If it's one thing I learned from religion, it's fight first, ask questions later. I grab my son by his short shanks, lift him over my head, summon the moons of the 3 twins, and charge it full of powerful passion light in the Father of the Forbearance and the Stone of our sisters in the yearless decades of Epoch 12. And throw that sword, my son, into the heart of the goblin throes!
Using your 2 years of rekindled bonding and combined fighting might, you throw the sword. It knocks 4 clear off the cliff as it travels like a lightning bolt out over the mountain.
You're supposed to hang on to me!
All right.
You left me again, Junior!
This is not how abandonment works.
Why would my son do that?
You can't literally throw people and then be the victim.
And the sword, yeah, it falls off the cliff.
Ah! All swords can fly. Are you fucking kidding me?
The goblins attack. All right. The goblins swarm in and attack you with their rusty weapons. It's pretty easy to dodge them, but a couple get a few hits in.
Well, I'm a barbarian.
Sure.
Yep. And, hey, goblins. Y'all look the same. Let's see if you all... I have no diplomacy scene.
Note taken.
I grab my throwing axe. I tie the throwing axe to a rope. Just start whipping around the axe in a circle.
You got cleave, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, on here. Yes.
Yeah. That's our show.
You have boobs, right?
Yeah, I know.
All right,
You
yes.
miss, unfortunately.
Oh no.
The rope kind of is too long, and so it just wraps around a guy's neck, but like the axe just hits him in the face rather than like slicing through him like a weapon might.
I have something here called clay punch, and though I'm hoping that's a party beverage, I'm gonna go over and punch a goblin in the chin smacker.
All right. You do that, right in the chin, dealing 20 damage. You punch his head clean off. Jesus Christ.
The father, the bear, and the holy sword.
I befriend a lizard.
You find a lizard. Oh man, he's cool as hell. The goblins all attack more. All right, no, they hit real hard. Jeff takes 13 damage.
Holy smoke.
And Aaron takes 7 as the goblins surround you more. But then, a dark tide of shadow catches several goblins in the chest, knocking them off the catwalk. You look to see the source of the magical display, and you can see a mysterious stranger cloaked in dark animal furs and leathers.
Whoa. You looked like you needed help.
Oh.
That's right, I came with 2 characters. Are these goblins dispatched?
Oh, so many of them are. In fact, half of them have been, and the rest of them retreat.
Tell us your name, friend.
For now, I will not do that.
Ooh, he's mysterious to be sure.
Yes, and will be played by Steven Seagal in the movie.
If you must call me something, call me Shadow Seagal. Shadow Siegelman.
Shadow Siegelman, though you are of a different tribe, can I interest you in some information or pamphlets or leave behinds on my newfound glory?
Actually, I came to find the heroes of Earthscar. But it looks like you could use a little help yourselves.
Yeah, but not if he's gonna come in talking shit.
I thought that taking care of the majority of your enemies would make it clear that I am no foe.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you is the words I was looking for.
Whoever this puppet master is, I think I'd be happy to help you teach him a lesson in how the only thing thicker than string is chain. And I swing my chain weapon around.
Whoa! Whoa!
Rock and roll!
What the fuck?
Holy
Shit!
Look at all the different shapes.
This is like Cirque du Soleil.
Do you see them sparks fly?
Could you help us retrieve one of our party is down at the bottom of the mountain here?
It's my son, and he's left me.
I understand friendship with weapons as the bond between me and mine.
Are you gonna do
is
it?
chain
Are you gonna do it
thick.
again? Do it again! Damn it!
Fondue! You're missing some serious action up here.
Have you guys considered just leaving me behind and letting me spin off?
How many feet down do you think he is, Spencer? Or do we...
Like thousands.
So my 50-foot of rope's not really gonna cut it.
No.
Wait.
You got eternal toilet paper.
Oh!
But that's...
Is that strong enough?
No.
How many ply?
No, because
Just 2.
I saw if you take toilet paper and you braid it, you'd actually become strong like rope, but it takes like 4 months to do that.
Right. Do you want to spend the next 4 months?
4 months later, I tie off the infinite toilet paper to the edge of the bridge and start sliding down it to go look. I'm gonna go look for him, you guys.
All right. You get down to the bottom, and it seems like you see hordes of lizard tracks that are shortly after covered.
Fondue!
It seems he didn't want to be followed.
Guys, come on down the rope. Bring the end of that toilet paper. I don't care if it takes 4 months to find this guy. He's our friend.
In the short 4 months that I've been traveling with you, looking unexpectedly for your lost friend, I have gotten to know you well enough to know that chaos is part of your quilt. Okay, fine, I'm over here. I found your friend.
Hello, son.
This guy's the best.
Yeah.
Little sword man, were you staying quiet because I want to die? Yes. A word of advice to you, friend. A weapon worth using is worth being connected to you as if a chain.
He's gonna do it. I got...
Fine.
I thought for sure after the 3rd month I was gonna get sick of that. I'm not sick of it.
Oh, I always do something a little different.
I know, it's amazing.
Write your name.
No, really. I only hope the Puppet King has not grown in strength.
You're on a narrow bridge of natural stone. It has an intersection that forks 3 ways, all leading towards the Goblin Hall where the Puppet King is hiding.
I go down the center path.
Oh man, the door's just open.
Thank you, Father. Let's see Stepdaddy do that. Did you see that, son? Follow me. I know the way.
All right, you enter a chamber. It's large and broken. More than half of it has fallen away, crumbling, just leaving an empty hole in the ground. And on the far side, across this hole, you can see a goblin corpse laying on the ground in front of a large bronze door.
What about the other room with that? It looks like the laboratory.
It's a bunch of magical equipment. You can see like a wizard's cauldron, some like magical retorts for alchemy, and some like scrolls. You can even see like, what do you call it? A corn husk doll.
Ooh, I run towards the corn husk doll.
You do that.
Cool. I pocket the corn husk doll.
Picking up the doll, you notice the dead goblin kind of flies up in the air and kind of goes like in a big arc. It just jumps up in the air and then falls back on the floor again. In time with your movements.
So I take the doll and I start doing like a dance.
And the dead goblin starts doing like a grotesque kind of dance.
Kill it, kill the zombie goblin.
And come on, guys. And I show him the doll.
Oh.
It's me the whole time. Ha! Isn't that funny?
I think we can use it to reanimate this dead goblin to go to the Puppet King and scare him.
Just because I go examine the rest of the laboratory and see if there's anything of value over there.
You find stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy. You find 3 alchemist's fires and some dry dust and a scroll.
I take the dust and the alchemist fires, but I don't want the scroll because the written word makes me angry.
Right.
I hear you, friend.
Large bronze door.
I take out my crowbar and I try to crow it open.
Oh man. Using leverage and your barbarian strength, you lever open the door. It sounded like you had a plan, but you didn't finish saying your plan.
Yeah,
I like the idea of putting my son on the dead goblin and sending him in, and he can tell us what he sees.
And I'm doing this voice, and I'll walk ahead of you.
The door grinds open, and the goblin kind of walks through. On the throne, you can see the Puppet King, and he sees the goblin coming through. He knows that this is not right because he controls all the goblins. And this is a goblin that he hasn't controlled to do this.
Yeah, but
Puppet King, please kill me! Please melt me down! Kill me! I hate my father! I hate my life! Just kill me!
The Puppet King...
I puppet him to make like just kidding hands. Like,
Ignore my hands! Kill me! Kill me!
Cross his fingers.
I'm the sword on the back of this goblin! I want to be melted down!
Okay, the Puppet King dances and cackles like a merry puppet, and one of the many statues in the room, it turns to you and fires a harpoon at the goblin, and it just reels it in like a grappling hook and like it deposits it into a big hole.
I mean, that is an overreaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to just use a traditional like chain hook attack. Can I make that double chains? Let's make that a double.
All right. Oh boy. It's a critical hit. Dealing 20 damage. You pull him right off of his throne. He's all up next to you guys, and he's like, haha, this was actually one of my tricks. They don't call me the Puppet King for nothing. And he turns to Chad and blasts him with a puppet spell to try and puppet control you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it fails. Mental magic hits your brain, but your newfound faith has made you strong and resilient.
I take a second to sing a hymn of praise. We lift you up. We see your light. You, Father, forbear us through the night. Amen.
All right, I think it's you, Aaron.
Okay, I come running in, wielding my sword, and I look to Shadow Siegelman and I say, can I join the chain gang?
Nice.
We are family.
Great. And then I go into a barbarian rage, as I want to do, and I start whipping around Only Friend, and I head straight for the Puppet King.
You hit right in his chest for 18 damage. You cleave a large chunk out of his puppet body. He's got a big wedge, like he's a wood, like a log that's being cut mostly in half.
Haha, marionettes!
I walk right up to that Pinocchio-looking motherfucker and I say, you'll never know what it's like to feel like a real boy. I'm out of clay punches, but I've got a level 4 megaton punch to the lion Pinocchio nose.
How much damage does that do?
I'll tell you.
Thank you.
8d8.
Oh, shit.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
In an area.
Oh, it's a megaton impact as a crater forms. An explosion happens. The Puppet King is just obliterated into a shower of... destroyed into a shower of splinters and wood and stone pebbles.
I high-five him and it knocks me all the way across the room.
As the magic that binds his body kind of dissipates, you can hear the shadowy voice kind of go, they said I could rule you. His treasure is yours for the taking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. There's a giant pile of treasure back here.
You get 500 gold pieces. You find a bone wand. Oh, and you find...
Look at this.
This is Goblin Frey, the Surging Tide, the goblin relic of heroes and kings, known for always tugging one in the direction of one's ultimate ambitions.
I'm gonna pocket that one. That's my kind of stuff.
Dad, come down here in this hole.
Don't worry, I've got this. Son, it's time for me to come clean. I've wronged you. I was the one that abandoned you those 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 times. But that 9th time, that was all your mom.
Shadow Siegelman closes the cover on the hole that they're in. I am not a man given to deception, except on this one account. I have withheld my identity. Fioro Shift, I am your brother, Limerick.
I thought you were dead.
He was dead.
Just start socking him in the mouth.
It's all right.
Okay.
I was resurrected by the barbarian blood priests back home.
Been there.
Our tribe has seen some better days, sister. They've fallen in with demons.
Oh, God.
We must return home to the Skull Tree barbarians and save our home from their demonic corruption. Sister,
Brother.
I've come to take you home.
Is it like far?
Your friends can help if they desire, but I have no need for them. I came for you.
Right. The thing is, Limerick, I need them. So if you need me, then you need them as well.
In the O'Shift clan, need is important.
Also, the last 4 months I've been very heavily flirting with you, and feel a little grossed out now, a little upset. Kind of wish you would have revealed who you were a bit sooner.
It's my fault. I should have said. It makes sense. Look, there's taboos about incest. I think that they're a little draconian.
But would our heroes be able to save the barbarian encampment from their ails? What would happen in the post-apocalypse, and would they be able to survive in this newly held world? And could Limerick pull off his new headwear? Find out next time on Harmon Quest.
Spencer Crittenden, everybody! Aaron McGaffney, Jeff Davis, the magnificent Matt Gorley. I am Dan Harmon. This has been my quest. We'll see you next episode. Thank you.
Did you get any of that?
It's a good show.